guys, how you doing? It's Rabea, hope you're all good. So this is the next video on the Valeton pedals. So I hope you all enjoyed the choral looper that I did. Now we're moving on to a different style of pedals. This is the Loft series. So it's a very cool little pedal, super straightforward, really easy to use, really simple, and to be honest I think it sounds really good. So this is the Valeton CH-10 and it's a chorus pedal. So it's based on the CE2 by Boss, which I'm sure you all know is a really great pedal. It's got a buffered bypass in it, it's got two knobs, you've got the rate and the depth, and a standard stomp foot switch. And it kind of looks similar, reminiscent of the sort of Boss CE2 style stuff. It's a little mini pedal, doesn't run on any batteries or anything, you've got to use a power supply, standard 9-volt power supply, and it just sounds really good. It's really straightforward. Hopefully you can see down there, there is a close-up of the CH-10, and it's a nice little sky blue colour, and again it's very similar, very reminiscent of the CE2. So what I really like about it is that it's just so easy to use. As you can see, you've got two knobs, you've got the rate and the depth, and that allows you to sort of do and access loads of different chorus tones. I'm running into my standard VX Kraken by Victory, which I love. This is the EL34 model, and then that's running straight through into my new 2 Notes Torpedo Studio, and then we're just running Logic as normal. So yeah, hopefully you're getting a really good quality of the sound going on there. So a couple of things that I've picked up on already that I really like is that it's low noise. So the reverb that you're hearing is my Strymon Big Sky that I've got running in the effects loop, just in case you were curious. But as I said, at the minute I've got the rate and the depth on full, so I was just messing around trying to do, you know, the kind of pedal this is covers loads of different genres and styles, as I'm sure you can imagine. You can do everything from Police style playing to John Scofield style playing to everything in between basically. Put the depth and the rate at 12 o'clock and see what kind of tones we can get. Also, I'm sure some of you are going to ask, this is my PRS Custom 24 and we've got the 5909 pickups in it, so it's straightforward sounding guitar. It's a beautiful guitar and it sounds really nice. The CH-10 is currently running straight into the front of the Kraken because, to be honest with you, any kind of modulation pedal, whether it's chorus, phaser, flanger, ring modulation, anything like that, I'll always put it through the front. And the reason is that if you put it in the effects loop, it sort of blends with the tone of the amplifier, so you can hear the dry signal in and amongst the wet signal that you're using. Whereas for me, that's great with reverb and delay. It always works best in the loop, but when it comes to modulation, sounds better in the front to me because it's directly affecting the dry signal. That might be blatantly obvious to some of you guys, but to those of you who aren't really new to this, there's a little tip for you there. So yeah, all the controls are at 12 o'clock, both of the controls, and there's no reverb, straight into the amp. sounds really good. I mean, there's not much more to say other than it's a great sounding chorus pedal, and you know, I really like the way it just reacts well. I can play it, it's kind of inspirational to play, and that might be the case with most chorus pedals, but to be honest, what I like about this one is the simplicity of it, and the fact that it, you know, it reminds me of the whole C2, the Boss vibe going on, and with it being, I'm emulating that analog chorus effect as much as possible. You really do, it really does kind of feel that way to play. Hopefully it sounds that way. And I know for a fact that Valeton carefully spec'd out the chip they used to sort of create that analog sounding chorus. So I think they've done a really good job. So I've put the rate all the way down and I've put the depth all the way up, and I've got some more reverb back in the mix. So it's almost starting to go into that flanger sort of sound, but it's really good because it's really smooth. It sounds great on chords. So there you have it. There's the Valeton CH-10. It's a great sounding chorus pedal. There's really not much more to say. It's so easy to use. You just plug it in. You've got the rate, the depth, and it just sounds really good. Straightforward and simple, really. They're £69. You can get them from Guitar, Gear for Music. You can get them on Amazon. So I recommend you go and try them out. They're only small as well, so they just fit on your board nicely. So there's not really a lot of real estate being taken up by these things. And to be honest, as I said before, I think Valeton are doing some cool stuff. I've got some really cool stuff to show you as well later on in other videos, but I just want to take it one pedal at a time. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, hopefully you enjoyed the way it sounds, and I recommend you give them a go. So there you go, Valeton CH-10. Take it easy, guys.